Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ-owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel on pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
Money, 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 money.
Money.
I'm righteous. Gotta have it.
Yes, the money. It's all about the money.
These guys have been making me laugh for the last 5 minutes. You guys are just getting this now.
Exactly.
Alrighty, welcome everyone to Power Rangers Dino Fury, episode 10 from season 2.
Losers, weepers.
Yep. And yes, I'm playing around with the backgrounds a little bit, make it a little less, stale with the black background. We still got the logo, so we're just adding a few Jurassic aesthetics to it for the duration of the season before things get really cosmic.
Dun dun dun.
And for those of you wondering, yes, we are going to do another episode later this week where we discuss our thoughts on the leaked rumors for Power Rangers Cosmic Fury, the alleged next season of Power Rangers. Stick around for that later this week. But until then, thank you for joining us today. This is 4th of July weekend. Enjoy your time with your families. Be safe, both because alcohol and fireworks can both kill you, mutually exclusively and inclusively. So, just be careful, everyone. With that said, I am your host, Time Rider Zero, and with me are my fellow 3 horsemen of the apocalypse. We got going counterclockwise.
Makes me Psylocke of the bunch.
Hey guys, it's Red Star.
And then we got one of our newest members. Care to introduce yourself?
Well, yes, I would. And since you used the Horseman reference, just to be clear, that makes me the Psylocke of the group. I don't think any of you can rock that suit like I can. Now, my name is Jacqueline Amira.
I mean, maybe a year from now. Maybe a year from now I might be able to, but I choose not to.
Okay, and
all I'm going to say is wait till next year. Wait till next year.
Oh, God. I started this.
Okay, and then finally, our final horseman.
I am the Horseman of Death, Astro Red.
Yeah, it's appropriate because I am the Horseman of Famine, like when me and my friends try to do our Kamen Rider Gaim cosplay. So, wow. And actually, I debuted that cosplay at Anime Expo, like, way back when. So it's like, feels weird that we're having, like, this conversation on the same time in the calendar year. But yes, a lot of you are probably enjoying Anime Expo. I hope you guys are having fun there. Remember, stay away from the heat. Drink plenty of water and,
yes,
take a shower and
wear deodorant.
Don't act inappropriately around other cosplayers. Yeah, just I feel like this is common sense, but to some people it isn't. So let's just make sure.
Common sense is not so common. We're in 2022 now. Come on.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, speaking of common sense, let's talk about our courteous sense. So we got an episode where we learn about the old rule of finders keepers, losers sweepers. So what do you guys think when they found that crash site?
How do you like them Apple Space Night? I mean, I'm amazed at how fast an alien was able to adapt to the concept of a shopping spree. Well done, by the way, spending that amount of money that quickly. That beats my record easily. But it's a little too convenient that, hey, we just had an accident. Oh my gosh, hey, look what's here. Oh, wait, one more step. Oh, there's a case full of money. Where on planet Earth does something like that happen?
Yeah.
Let's be real here.
Yeah, like you got Area 62, which is a government facility which is hidden by like the Area 51 is a ploy in order to distract people from the actual facility, Area 62.
Mhm.
And so, given the fact that it was a government facility, abandoned or otherwise, how do people in a government agency just like lose all that money and not try to retrieve it?
I don't know.
I think the government would really want to know where they've lost our money.
Yeah.
They can print money. They can do whatever they want. So I think that
It's the
full
government.
briefcase is
What do you
it's just minor tax money from like maybe 5 families. It's nothing.
It's the government. What do you
Five crime
It's
families.
nothing.
Yeah, and also you might have noticed there was a bit of a Ninja Storm reference in the first part of the episode. Anyone care to remember what Ninja Storm reference we were working with? Assuming they
that?
were being intentional.
The race?
Yes, the race. Remember A Return of Thunder Part 1?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when Tori had a spill when Blake showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yes. Izzy says finders keepers. She finds a collar, throws it out, and Zato finds not Zato. Ion.
Ion. Yeah.
All you Rafconians, your names sound so similar to me. I'm just kidding.
Ooh.
Yeah, Ion finds a different briefcase with money in it, and Izzy changes her tune. It's like, I can't believe we found it. I'm sorry, what happened to finders keepers, losers weepers?
Exactly.
So, what are you guys' thoughts on this whole double standard thing?
Izzy was a big baby in this episode. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised Javi didn't say anything. He was quiet most of the time. Normally, when his sister's involved, he says something.
Exactly.
His eyes just kind of followed along with everybody else.
Right.
I'm just surprised that the team did not say anything to Ion as well. Like it is something between Ion and Izzy. They should talk it out and figure it out. But the team just stay on the side.
Now I will say this much. I remember back in the Zordon era, we had 3 rules to become a Power Ranger, and one of the rules was never use your powers for personal gain. Now, he technically did not use his powers to get that money, but...
Yeah.
So my question is, what would you guys do if you found a briefcase with $6 million?
Really?
Change my
6
name and
million?
leave the country. You guys would never hear from me again.
$6 million? I'll use that money to invest in stocks and savings, so then I'll have a good heritage to pass on in the future.
How about
you? I'm leaving the country.
Thank you.
I'm leaving. I'm taking my fiance. I'm taking my kids. We leaving the country. I ain't hearing from us, and I'm gonna change my son's name to Kiko.
Really?
Oh my God. You went there.
Yes,
Really?
I did.
Okay.
Oh man, Geeko.
I don't know where you guys are at, but like in the state of Florida, if you win the lottery, you cannot be anonymous. So if you win any large sum of money that requires you to go to the Tallahassee offices to get the check, the whole world is going to know that you won that money. Family members that you haven't spoken to in 10 years are going to come out of the woodwork.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, you remember that time? Remember me? I'm your second cousin. And then they're
I'll be like, I don't know you. I don't know you. No.
Also, Chocolate Rain. Don't forget Coffee Rain. Don't forget that if it's 4th of July weekend or Labor Day weekend, the lottery office will be closed on Monday. So you better hold on to that lotto ticket and hope Ice Cube lives underneath your apartment building.
I'm done.
Why? No one's seen the movie Lotto Ticket? Where's Leo when you... By the way, one of these days on the Buttery Show, we should review Lotto Ticket. Ryan,
let's do it. Let's do it.
I can't eat. I'm broke, brother. I'm broke. For a while, that's been my family motto.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so what I would do with the money, I'd be slightly less selfish. I'd pay off my parents' mortgage, I pay off any student debts I may have, and then the rest goes to charity.
Yay! Sure. Okay. I'm
parents
need you to donate some of that to the charity of Astro Red here.
So
this is why you move and change your name. That right there. That's why.
So everyone in the comments section, if you're watching this live, be sure to let us know how would you spend those $6 million, if at all. So moving right along, they discard that collar, and Mucus finds it, and finds out that she can grow huge, and we get a nice little Saban's Master Rider reference when like he was able to become Kamen Rider J for that one episode, and Mucus just turned into slime because of all the pigeons. But that color had other use, such as making Flapnarok grow. God, that is such a
make my monster grow.
I'm like, you're not reading Repulsa.
We keep on going back to the Zordon era today. My goodness.
Like,
what are your thoughts on Flapnarok?
Make my monster grow. Oh God.
No. You gotta use more core in it. Magic wand, make my golden grow. But I'll never be as good as Barbara Goodson. See, I'm more of a Lord Zed kind of guy. like, oh, you think you can run an evil empire? Why don't you try running one with family?
Okay.
That can be said for anybody.
But yeah, so now it took us a hot minute to remember that the monster's name is Flapnarok. We almost went into the episode not even remembering the name of the monster. And some of you in the comments might be thinking, well, that's very unprofessional of you guys. How dare you not remember the monster's name in an episode of a show you guys are discussing? But
excusez-moi.
Yourself.
Remember her name.
Excusez-moi.
If Void Queen cannot be bothered to remember her name, why should we?
Exactly.
But we did.
But no.
So, thoughts on the monster? Any at all? Nope. Same old generic monster. Okay. I find it interesting how while the overarching writing improved in Power Rangers this past season, the monsters of the day become less interesting as far as I know, because it's like there's really not much to talk about them as much as there used to be. Because at least with the Wolfsbane, you could always make the joke about him saying, "I'm a bad doggy."
Oh God, no! Don't! No!
What?
No!
What? I'm confused.
No! That honestly, that.
To be fair, I was trying to sign it for you, Mike.
To be fair, he was.
I was trying to sign it for you.
Nevertheless, there's pretty much not much to the monster beyond the fact that they used the collar to make themselves grow, which makes me wonder if they were already grown and then put the collar on, would that make them grow even more, like the final monster in Power Rangers Turbo? That would have been interesting.
Likely.
Because it would have been interesting, or maybe the 10 Terrors, where being giant is their default size, and then they intentionally shrink themselves to human size.
You never know.
In any case, so how did Ion spend his money?
On materialistic things.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I swear,
the term of a shopping spree very quickly. I am impressed for an alien.
Yeah, for me, I'm surprised I didn't get any contract signed by Beyonce, so they could just have just that in the background. They could just have her sing, "This gold, this gold, this gold, this side of gold, baby. It's got a magic touch, but it touches too much."
Hold up! No! You're not gonna butcher up Beyonce. Not on this show. Not with me around.
Thank you. Hallelujah.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
He got the Midas touch, but he touched it too much. Hey, gold member. Hey, gold member. I'm giving you homework. You're gonna watch that movie and memorize that song. Capiche?
Thank you.
I have it on DVD.
I see this.
I have it on DVD.
So then, how did you butcher it?
I didn't.
Oh.
I did not.
Jeez. The man. So, all right. So
I did not.
Ion.
I have it like right there. Look, the DVD box is right there, staring right at me. 30 Rock season 2, 30 Rock season 3, Third Rock from the Sun, seasons 1, 2, 3, 4. Aeon Flux, Gold Member.
All right, I'm gonna throw out the fishing line. Let me see if I can reel this back in just a little bit.
Like, come on, let's bring it back.
Thank God it's not that other movie I had. I gave it to someone else. Okay. Anyways, too much gold. Too much gold. Midas touch.
You think? To me, hold on. To me, that shopping spree, like, for me, with Ion, that shopping spree kind of just blurred out, "Hey, I'm the Gold Ranger. See, all my stuff is in gold."
But you know what I think was the dumbest part about the shopping spree?
What?
Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Not answering the comm.
Because
it was in his shopping bag.
Instead of
his wrist.
Exactly. Look, guys. Like here's something that's very unspoken about being a Power Ranger for all of you people in the audience who want to become Power Rangers. If you have a wrist communicator, never ever take it off. I'm gonna say it the way a certain animated pony said it. Ever. Okay. Look, it's Hasbro. I can make that reference. Okay. Okay.
Sure.
So
we'll go with that.
So we finally get the return of the most beloved character in the entire show.
Papa.
And of course,
adorable.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant Solon. I'm joking.
Pop-Up is Solon's number 2. Number 1's Pop-Up.
Whoa.
Ding, ding, ding. Ring the bell. Round 1.
Hold on. Solon carries that show. I don't care what anyone has to say. If anyone got a problem, they can fight me on that.
No, for me.
You heard him. Ding, round 1. Ring the bell.
For me, it's Pop-Up, then Solon, then Slider, Javi, Mucus, and everyone else is fair game.
I can't with you.
All right, so when Pop like bumps into Ion, like
second favorite character,
he just he felt down. So what is going on with Ion? Apparently, like what? Shopping therapy is now working on his conscience because he had a little fuss with Izzy because during the beginning, I think Ion says it was an accident, but I think he probably wasn't aware what he did. I think Ion. We all know Ion is very competitive. He can be.
He's also a child.
Yeah, he is. He's also a child, and he can be a little competitive. So if he's a child, then yeah.
For 65 million years, so give him that.
Yeah, so he is 65 million years hadn't reached puberty. So, all right, so
wow.
Or maybe Zeta and Ion were teenagers with attitude on Rafcon before they went into hypersleep, and they stayed teenagers with attitude.
By bumping it Izzy. Just kidding, no.
But was a bit more mature than Aeon. That's clear in just about every episode.
Well, Ion couldn't be happy, so Papa was just talking up to him, and he's just like, it's okay, man. Like let me find a way to cheer you up. And he was just like talking about disco, about his time when he was young and had it all. But Ion like decided to like it's better to give away or donate when you have it all, when you have the most. So the lesson is the most you have, give it back a little. Yeah.
But we and also in this episode we get to see the debut of another Megazord formation.
Yes, we do.
The Primal Ultrazord.
Yep.
Because I remember
I called it Primal Max Ultrazord because I know how much the dinosaur seasons love adding the word Max at the end.
It is unstable. So much power, so much energy that the whole Zord exploded and we had to eject.
And we barely
survived.
Unstable?
I have never seen an unstable.
They figured it out in this episode, how to make it stable.
Yeah.
Funny, the most unstable Megazord I could remember was from Lightspeed Rescue, the Train Megazord. I thought that was unstable.
Oh, yeah. The overloading.
Yeah, the overloading, right? I thought that was unstable, but when I see this Megazord, and Zato says unstable. I'm like, okay.
The Life Force Megazord from Lightspeed Rescue is even less stable because it literally drains the life force out of the Rangers.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. I'll be like, Zato, you call that unstable? Okay, talk to the Lightspeed Rescue team. Talk with them about their experience with the Train Zord. I like that.
Super Train Megazord.
Talk to them with that.
Yeah, that was one of the most generic names for a Megazord. Like after Mighty Morphin, like freaking Super Train Megazord. Not Lightspeed Max Megazord or Rail Max Megazord. Just Super Train.
Super Train Megazord.
Yeah.
All right.
The name did what it needed to, so no complaints there. But yes, so we got the Primal Megazord. And it's stable now. What are you guys' thoughts on the new formation? I mean, I would have the Megazord with me right now, but I don't want to excavate it from a bunch of other Megazord fossils. So so what's you guys' thoughts on the Megazord?
I like it actually.
The Zord with wings,
to launch a monster into space.
Exactly.
I'll say this much. I remember making something a little bit crazier, though.
Woohoo! Look at that.
Yeah. So
that will come soon. That will come soon.
So the Primal Megazord uses just 3 Zords. A T-Rex champion, Plesio, and what's it called? And the Terrafrost. But this formation I made uses all 10/11 Zords, depending on how you count the 2 Raptors. So we got these 3 on that side, these 3 on that side, and then you got these 2 over there. So yeah, it's one heck of a cluster. Like if you just would blow on it slightly, it would fall apart. Now that is unstable.
Yeah.
But yeah, kids, have fun with that whole Zord Link gimmick. Enjoy, because I certainly do. Okay. Any additional thoughts on the Megazord formation?
I mean, I wish they would have made an Ultrazord with all the Zords, like yours. But honestly, I like it.
Yeah, and doesn't even have to be super complicated. It just needs the heads.
Just the essentials.
Yeah, like the Megaforce Megazord.
Mm-hmm.
You just need the heads. And I know we all hate Megaforce, but still.
Wait a minute, did I miss a conversation about that show? What is that?
I think the VRAC virus took over.
See, this is what happens when the new kid's not told everything. Y'all see this? I'm finding out this just the same time that you are.
But yeah. Mega fail, super mega farce. But yeah. So, any last thoughts on the Megazord?
You know what? Hold on. This is what I like the Megazord. I do. Like I said, it could have been a little bit. It could have been a little better, but I guess we'll see. With how the rest of the season is progressing.
All right. Clement.
Well, the Zord overall is great, and we get to see it on the screen, but it's just funny how like Zato call it unstable and yet it survived on the screen. So I just wish there was some like I wish like the Zord was facing some malfunctions in this episode, because when he said unstable, come on, like we got to see the team struggle a little. Yeah, like okay, defeat the monster, but then the Zords like all like feel destabilized or obsolete for a while, because it was unstable power. So let the Zords rest for a couple of episodes and then they're fully recharged or something. I like that.
Yeah,
but,
me too.
Okay, what about you, Jacqueline?
I agree. I just find like the whole timing suspect. Zato goes into a very complex explanation of explaining why they haven't used it all this time, and then we can fix it now. And we're in 2022. Okay, we could just take this one and take this one and this one and stabilize it, and ta-da! It just seemed like way too easy of a fix.
Yeah.
They had to scan the Gold Ranger's Mosa key, but at the same time, it's like they could have shown some, how I put this, malfunctions. They could have shown like little explosions inside the cockpit. Then again, that's just the nostalgia hitting me.
Yeah. For me, I agree. I feel like the pacing was just not that good for this episode, like as far as introducing that Megazord, because if anything, it should have been a two-parter where like they try to make that formation work and it's still unstable, or maybe like they need Zato to tell everyone to use that formation, but he refused to because he's still traumatized from the last time it was used. And then the next episode he has to go and overcome his trauma. Like I feel like it has to be like one of those two things where like you have to like really earn the Megazord formation. Again, not as bad as Megaforce, but still unearned.
I mean, like with RPM with the Skyrev Megazord. They had
to like spend an entire episode practicing their combination.
Exactly.
In order to form the G9 thing. All right. So before we get to the comments, let's do our quick likes, dislikes, scores out of 10. Let's do it counterclockwise, starting with Coffee Rain.
First of all, it's milk chocolate, okay?
Coffee Rain.
It's milk chocolate.
Coffee Rain. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
It's milk chocolate, and I have to give this episode a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Okay, so mine, I give it a 7 out of 10 as well, because it could have been an 8 if I did see how, like, when Zato explained that the Zord is unstable, I just want to see some, like, the team struggle with a new idea or having a new arsenal with the Megazord, but that did not happen. So hey, Power Rangers, you have it easy. For this episode, but maybe hopefully in the next episode.
Okay, yeah. Jacqueline?
Yes, thank you. I was about to say counterclockwise. I remember how that works from grade school. Perhaps some of you don't.
and I even said Jacqueline.
Yeah, I know. That's okay. I'm gonna get him. But I have to give this episode an 8 out of 10, and I'm gonna tell you why. Void Queen says specifically in this episode she is a cat person. I have 2 cats myself. By default, that bumps it up a little bit. Also, we didn't have to put up with the bad fashion choice of Hot Topic and a He-Man cosplay mashup so much in this episode as compared to the ones prior. So that bumps it up a little bit.
Okay, for me, I give it a 7.5 out of 10 because unlike you, I actually am a dog person. So I prefer SPD Shadow Ranger, Jungle Fury Wolf Ranger, Wild Force, a Lunar Wolf Ranger. Though I'm more of a bull black guy.
Remind me again, which animal did JDF have as the White Ranger? The White Tiger. Thank you. I win.
Yes, but he also had a dragon when he was the Green Ranger.
Yes, and a falcon.
A phoenix when he was the Red Ranger. But more importantly, he had a Brachiosaur when he was a Black Ranger. Mm-hmm. So Brachiosaurs win.
I know my history.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
I'm gonna get all these kids. Watch.
But okay, Finders Keepers. Very basic lesson. I feel like it was very weakly executed. I mean, I'm glad that Pop-Up was able to teach them a lesson, but I feel like there should have been a scene where like the rest of the team rebukes Ion first before Pop-Up talks to them. Or it's like Ion, where were you? We were calling on you and you were busy shopping. And then you get sad, and then Pop-Up would show up. Because otherwise it's like how did he emotionally hit rock bottom with the shopaholism? Like, because like you gotta have that smooth transition, and I feel like we skipped the scene here. And then out of nowhere they see Ion being charitable. Well, at least he got her a new bike. It took Ion less time to get Izzy a new bike than it took Ash Ketchum to get Misty a new bike.
Wow.
That took him 5 seasons. Now I'm just imagining, what if there was like a thing where like Tommy, like when he first shows up, he breaks Kimberly's bike and doesn't get it fixed until like midway through Turbo. Like that would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay. But yes, gotta love Mucus though, and Pop-Up. Okay, going on to the comments. Psycho Orange says, hello, everyone. Well, hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Thomas says, hey, guys. How you doing,
hello.
Thomas? Let's see. The Primal Ultrazord is a badass formation. Yes, it is.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
But I think my design's a little bit more cool just because it has all the Zord's heads. That's my personal opinion as someone who, made that custom design using the toy. Cough. Mike says, I'm with her on this. I don't know what.
Yeah, I guess
I think it's the $6 million like question of that part.
You change your name and leave the country. Yeah. Thank you. Yes.
Says, if I had $6 million, I'd leave the country, buy an island, go MIA, and never be heard from again.
Thank you.
Let's see. Psycho Orange says, I'll give this episode a 6 out of 10.
I agree.
Daniel says, hey, Jackie, here to just followed you on Instagram.
Aw, thank you.
Let's see.
I appreciate it.
Let's see. I love Mega Force, but I'm in the minority. Hey, you're entitled to your objective opinion.
Yeah.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that one of my friends likes to use the phrase objectively wrong opinion. No. Look, I've known people that had Turbo as their favorite season, so I'm not gonna judge.
I like Turbo a little bit.
Yeah, or Operation Overdrive, which we agreed it's not a great season, but it's not the worst. Yeah, let's see. Struggle like the Wild Force Megazord double knuckle mode did. Yeah, the double knuckle mode did struggle. That's good. Let's see. I think someone made a comment I very much agree with. Let's see. Izzy proved she's her father's daughter, and Pop-Up reminds me of Ernie from MMPR. You know what's funny? I was actually thinking that But then I saw your comment, and I thought, yeah, I'm gonna let you have this one because I agree with you. Yeah, Ernie's pretty much. Sorry, Pop-Up is the Ernie of the season because he's the one who gives sage advice.
Exactly.
Remember when Ernie was in the title credits in Zio? Good times.
R.I.P.
Good times.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Scorpius from Psycho Orange says Scorpius from Lost Galaxy scared me when I was a kid. What monster from Power Rangers scared you when you were kids?
I don't know if scared is the right word.
Queen
I used to get
scared the living crap out of me.
Class when I was in Catholic school that I was prettier than Rita Repulsa, and I didn't know whether that was a compliment or an insult. But then when I saw Lord Zed, I was like, yeah, that's an insult. I don't want to be married to that when I grow up. No.
Like I said, Queen Banshira scared me when I was a kid.
Clement?
I don't know. It's hard to tell, but I do remember that one monster from Power Rangers in Space. It was like some kind of insect from KO-35, and the whole space and the whole Rangers.
The bug.
Yeah, the beryllium bug. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole team got infected from the bite, and then they turned into those bugs themselves.
I would say, like, honestly, there weren't really any monsters that really scared me from Power Rangers, but I would have to say, if I had to pick the closest contender, I would agree with you to the extent that the big monster form of the Rangers wasn't what freaked me out, but rather the small hornets that cause the disease. That is what really that's scary part. Because let's be honest, you see a giant insectoid monster, like you see him, you run, but the smaller ones, a lot harder to spot. Like that's how they got Carlos. Yeah. And but I would say if any monster ever really scared me, it would be like the midway through the transformation sequence for Grimlord from VR Troopers. Like not Grimlord's not Grimlord's like monster form, but like you know how like you got Carl Zichter slowly turn into Grimlord over the course of like 3 seconds. Yeah, like one of the like mid forms in between that transformation was the scarier part. Needless to say, I love his transformation. He puts his hand on that globe and he's like it's like dark forces empower me. Man, it's been a while.
Dark forces empower me. Take me back to my virtual reality.
Yeah. But I hate it.
It's sad I know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Happy 4th of July. Thank you, Edward Sanchez. I appreciate it.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th.
Yeah. Let's see. I hate Ninja Steel, but I think it had good things in it. It's the last season I own on DVD. I'd never buy. Okay, well, you know, you're entitled to buy or not buy whatever season you choose to buy or not buy because we're in America, home of the red, white, and blue, where we have the freedom to say what we want and to whether we agree with our opinions on which seasons of Power Rangers are good and which ones are terrible, as long as we respect each other's opinions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah. Okay. And last one. I love Queen Banshira as freaky as she is. She's pretty freaky. Not gonna lie.
Banshira.
Also, Alex Trebek, you did screw up on one of your clues on Jeopardy about 20 years ago. So I will call you out on that.
Rest in peace, Alex Trebek.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He's dead. He can't answer you.
Because there was a clue that involved Queen Banshira, and I called it. I'm like, wait a minute, no, Queen Banshira was not fought against by 5 teenagers with attitude. So you know, I called him out on it while I was watching the TV, but for once. Okay. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. This has been Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 2, Episode 10, Losers Weepers. And if you enjoy watching this, please comment, like, and subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at the Morphin Network. And of course, we have other shows like the two of us. We got Writer Time Podcast, where we will review episode 42 of Kamen Rider Revice. And later on, these two are going to be reviewing Dawn Brothers after the two of us finish Senkaiger.
And I am hosting the Buttery Show this Tuesday to talk about one of my favorite movies of all time. It's going to be fun.
Yep,
I'm not saying the movie's mech. I'm literally trying to grip my gun with my hand. That's the
little
hint.
unsteady there.
That's the hint to what the movie is. It's like wow, you're a good shot. What's wrong? I'm left-handed.
I'm a panda.
All right. And of course, be sure to check out our sister show, as Jacqueline mentioned, where we discuss various movies and TV shows, do interviews, just like we do here, just a little outside of the range of Power Rangers. And yeah, so be sure to check that out and enjoy your 4th of July weekend. But where can they find you guys outside of this lovely YouTube channel?
Hold up. Who goes first? What order are we going in?
We're going counterclockwise this time, with Clement going first.
All right. Hey guys, you guys can find me on Instagram, Celia1031. Always hanging around there, and also the Morphin Network and Buttery Show. So pretty easy to find.
You can find me on Instagram, also Jacqueline Mira, all lowercase, all together on the Morphin Network, as well as the Buttery Show.
And you guys can catch me on Instagram at Red Ranger 2134, and you guys catch me on Morphin Network and also on the Buttery Show.
And of course, you could find me not only on the Morphin Network and the Buttery Show, but you could also find me on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto. And of course, you could follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKabuto, where tonight I'll be continuing to play Jedi Fallen Order, because tomorrow is 4th of July. So yeah, I'm kind of moving that one back, and yeah, be sure to check that out. And of course, with that in mind, everyone, enjoy your holiday. Stay safe. Stay proud. For the red, white, and blue, the funny things you do. America. This is you. Bye, guys.
Love you, Grease.
I love you all.